Like other domestic helper here in Singapore, I came here to provide for my family. Leaving my children behind was the hardest part for me. What makes All Star Team different is the strong sense of community and mutual support we share. I dream of opening a small restaurant back home someday. I wish Fluid could prioritize accessible mental health support.
You're listening to the Fluid Podcast, where we tell real life stories from the Fluid Worldwide and Fluid Match community. I am Mary from Fluid. I'm your host today, and we're exploring something truly uplifting, wonderful, and joyous. Joining us today is Rachel from the Philippines, a domestic worker who has been in Singapore for 8 years. Like anyone else, she spends her day off selfishly. In her case, it was the need for a community and movement. And then in 2022, she got everything she wants when she found volleyball. With her fellow domestic workers, they create the All-Star, a team that trains every Sundays in Callan and a guarantee to break the sweat. But it is more than just a training. It is a friendship, it is a sisterhood, and it is a support system that keeps them all strong on and off the court. Let's all hear from Rachel and the All Stars on how volleyballs transformed their life and their Sundays. Hi, Paul. I am Mary from Fluid. Today we are doing a little sneak peek about you. So, could you start by introducing yourself?
Hi, good day to everyone. My name is Richelle from the beautiful country of the Philippines. I've been staying here in Singapore for 8 years.
Can you share what brought you to Singapore and what your first year here was like?
Yeah, like other domestic helper here in Singapore, I came here to provide for my family, especially to my children, because as a single parent, I am solely responsible for their needs. My first year here, initially, I experienced homesickness. Maybe it's a common feeling to those people that are away from home. However, I persevered everything because knowing that this job is initial essential to provide for my family.
So, what was the hardest part about leaving your home and family behind?
Yes. Leaving my children behind was the hardest part for me because being away from them meant missing their milestone and their daily joys and struggles, and the simple act of being there for them as they grow and being able to physically comfort or support them when they need. It is a constant ache for me as a mother, but it's a sacrifice born out of love and necessity. It's incredibly difficult.
Have you ever felt really lonely here, and how did you get through those moments?
Yeah, sometimes feel lonely. Getting through it involved staying connected with my family through regular calls or text messages. I also find comfort in my faith, and building relationship with another domestic helper also helps me a lot.
How did you discover the volleyball group?
I discovered the volleyball through a fellow domestic helper. She invited me to play with her weekly games, and I found volleyball games a great way to meet new people and to relieve stress.
What does the All-Star teams mean to you personally?
Yeah, my volleyball team is more than just a group of players. It's a source of support and friendship. They understand the unique challenges we face as a domestic worker, and they offer a sense of belonging and camaraderie that helps me feel less isolated and homesick. They're like a second family to me. Yeah.
What makes the All-Star different from other volleyball groups?
What makes All Star Team different is the strong sense of community and mutual support we share. Other volleyball group focus on the competition, but ours prioritizes friendship and building each other up, making sure that our bond particularly special. It's more than just a game. For us, it's also a sisterhood.
Can you describe one Sunday that was really special for you?
Okay, if I had to describe a truly special Sunday, it wouldn't just be one. Yeah, it would be two. Those were the days we won our best jersey, Fluid logos. I yeah, yeah, best in jersey award in two different volleyball league opening ceremonies. One was for having the best jersey, and the other was for being overall champion in that category. And then it was especially meaningful to me because it was my first hands-on experience as a team leader. I truly believe that fluid logo design is, yeah, it's a big part of our wins.
Yeah, I see. I'm also so proud of your teams. So, how have you changed as a person since joining this group?
Yeah. I think I would have become much more confident and outgoing because before I have been shy and hesitant to talk or speak up, but being part of the team needs requires collaboration and communication. And I learned the value of teamwork and perseverance.
Being an active and flexible, right?
Yes, right.
So, what have you learned about yourself through this experience?
Yeah, this experience taught me how to be better balance my personal life and with my team needs. Being calm and approachable leader is the key to my effectiveness.
One more thing, I'm curious, and how do you support each other off the court?
Yeah, off the court, we really look out for each other. We're always there if someone needs to talk about work problems or needs a little financial help. We're like a family, a good friend, perhaps, who really happy to have each other.
How did you discover Fluid? How does community mean to you?
I discovered Fluid through IASA. One of my teammates met her on the MRT and brought her to our volleyball game at Kalang. She introduced us and shared about Fluid and saying that she was looking for people to join her hobby group, and that's how it started. To me, a community means people who share common interests, support one another, and create a sense of belonging.
Fluid it's more than just a job platform. It is a community that celebrates your talents and lifestyle. How does it feel to be recognized not just for your work, but for who you are as a person, an athlete and a teammate?
Yeah, it's actually incredibly rewarding to feel truly seen and appreciated, not just in my contribution as a player or as a leader, but also for who I am as a person. It makes the whole experience feel more genuine, and it's easier to be myself when I know I am supported, not just a player, but a person.
At Fluid, we encourage everyone to find joy through hobbies. Why do you think it is important for domestic workers to have these kinds of outlet like volleyballs or creative groups during their free time?
Yeah, because for us domestic helper, outlets like volleyball and other activities on our off days are crucial opportunities to maintain a mental and physical health, build social connection, and foster personal growth. These activities provided a vital escape, reducing stress and improving mental and well-being.
We hope to inspire more helpers to join hobby groups through Fluid. What would you say to someone who's unsure about joining or starting a new activity on their day off?
Yeah, I would tell them to give it a try even they were hesitant because joining a group can be incredibly exciting. It's a chance to meet new people and learn something new and discover passion they have that they never knew they have. The sense of community and support they can find and the group can make a huge difference in their lives. It's about having fun and taking time for themselves.
If Fluid could do one more thing to support volleyball teams or hobby groups like yours, what would you wish for?
Yeah, I wish Fluid could provide more opportunities for collaboration and networking between different hobby groups. Perhaps organize events or competition that brings different groups together. would foster a greater sense of community and shared experience. This could create even stronger bond and encourage more participation in these enriching activities.
When life gets tough, who do you turn to now? What does sport look like for you?
Yes. My family is my biggest support. Talking to them makes me feel better, even if they can't solve my problems. I also have a couple of friends here who understand what it's like to be a domestic worker. They know the struggles and they listen without judgment. Real support means someone who understands, listen, and maybe offer some practical help like advice or a shoulder to cry on.
And what gives you strength to wake up every day and keep going?
Of course, my children, I work so hard because I want them to have a better life than I did. That thoughts keep me going even when I'm tired or feeling down. I picture their faces that gives me strength to keep going.
When you are playing volleyball or laughing with your teammates, what do you feel in your heart?
Yeah, it's feel like it's a little escape. Volleyball is my favorite thing to do. Laughing with my teammate makes me feel happy and normal again. It a chance to forget about work and just be myself. It reminds me that there's more to life than just work.
If another domestic worker is struggling silently right now, what would you want to say to her?
Yeah, I would say that please don't be afraid to talk to someone. It's okay to feel sad or upset. You're not alone. There are people who care and want to help. Just reach out. There are places you can go for help.
What's one thing you have learned on this journey that you wish you knew earlier?
To speak up for myself. It's okay to say no and it's okay to ask for what I need. I wish I had known that from the start. It would have made things easier for me.
Do you still carry a dream in your heart? And what it is?
Yes, I dream of opening a small restaurant back home someday. It's a big dream, I know, but that's one of my reasons. That's why I keep going.
When you think about your future, what gives you hope?
Yeah, my children's future gives me hope. I hope they have a better life than I did, and I'm working hard to make that happen.
If Fluid could do one more thing to support domestic worker like yours, what would you wish for?
Yeah, so speaking from my personal experience and knowing the struggles of many fellow domestic workers here in Singapore, I wish Fluid could prioritize accessible mental health support because the loneliness and the pressure and the separation from loved ones take a heavy toll. Having ready available counseling support groups tailored our needs and dedicated helpline would have make a world of difference in our mental health and the overall quality of our lives.
Okay, well noted your comments for Fluid. Rachel, thank you so much for sharing your heart and your story with us today. It is truly inspiring to hear your journey and the strengths behind your words. We wish you all the best in everything you do on and off the court, and we truly hope you fulfill your dreams of opening a restaurant in your hometown in Philippines, and that one day you'll be able to live with your children again.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Bye bye. My pleasure. Bye bye.
Bye.
And that brings us to the end of this heartfelt episode of Fluid Pulse, where our story lives. At Fluid, we believe in more than just connecting people with jobs. We believe in celebrating your passions, your power, and your purpose. That's why we are always here to support incredible hobby teams like the All-Star because your strengths shine brightness when you're doing what you love. It is just the beginning. Stay tuned. We got more inspiring story and exciting episodes coming your way. What kind of episode do you want to hear next? Share your ideas in the comments, whether it is about your friendships, talents, life abroad, or your personal journey. We want to feature real voices from the Fluid community. Don't forget to follow Fluid Match and Fluid Worldwide on social media to catch the next rounds of Fluid Pass. A brand new title is coming soon, and it is going to be powerful. Until next time, keep shining, keep sharing, and keep moving forward together.